Profitable trading day to day, plus 1,025 in the 250K portfolio, plus 85 in the 50K portfolio. Felt more like a break-even type of a day. Challenging start, down. We started out down on the day with lots of losses, minus about 6,000, then recovered to plus 3,000, and then gave some of that back. So plus 1,000 on the day. Up on the week, 2 days in a row, 44, 18, 20. Month to date, 18,000. Year to date, 33.9. And that is for the 250K portfolio. About $2,900 from an equity peak. We were $1,600 away on the 9th and the 16th, and February the 21st, almost a month ago, was the last time we were at equity peak. So looking to push through those numbers. And so those are the live trading results for today compared to the hypotheticals. You can see those there. Market environment, trying to think of the best way to explain this. Kind of more of a lazy stealth bull market. And you can see the open here. We had some strategies that were long. In the NASDAQ, we had AT 2022, AT 2020. These strategies have done really well in the past and have underperformed this year because that opening strength that we've seen follow through in the past is not happening so far this year. And so there's some hem and haw, I guess, to it. A pullback to kind of, the weaker hands end up getting out in these areas. And so strategies with tight stops in this area get out. And so we had tick pullback in, and it stayed in on this trade because it has a bigger stop loss. We have a diversity of exits. Robot took the trade, stopped out there as well. And then EVP1 was in on the trade. It was a lot of strategies that got in here early. Thought we were going to see a big update. Thought we were going to see a breakout. The market stepped in front of the Fed decision tomorrow. We're not trading tomorrow, by the way, and anticipated what the Fed would say, what the rate decision would be in the press conference, and decided that it knew the answers and decided that the outcome would be up on the day. And so they stepped ahead of that and ran it up. And I kind of, that's kind of what the mode we're in right now, this stealth, dip buying, hemming and hawing, and all of a sudden it's up market if you're not paying attention. So we had enough strategies, though, that did well to make us profitable on the day. Viper did well. Tick count trend was down on the day. Tick pullback was up on the day. And Cobra 3 had a nice trade here, a little early on the entry. And we had, Robot was down. Momentum reversal, tried to take the short side. Looked like the market was going to roll over, potentially roll over. EVP1 lost at the open, lost at the close. The strategies really struggled this year. And we have a situation where you have more of a chop trend and then chop. And the trend's in the middle of the day and not at the beginning and end of days there's chop. And so we have some chopper strategies that trade the open, and I'll show you those in a minute because they're on the S&P. We didn't trade tick reversal. We traded tick reversal 2023. That had a nice rally at the end of the day. I think that's what's going to mainly work are these end of day rallies right now in this stealth bull market mode. Until the stealth bull market mode changes, I think this will be a good setup to trade those afternoon rallies. And so based on what I'm seeing, and the very end of the rally is kind of choppy. The last 15 minutes, 30 minutes of the cash session might be choppy, but that middle time frame from 2 o'clock to 3:30 Eastern time could be a good time to go long and buy dips and get skinny trends that you're seeing there. And so tick reversal took advantage of that. And let's look at the chopper strategies. The conditions were not met on these two chopper strategies today that were up yesterday. They probably would have done well today. I don't know. I have to go back and check. But they didn't trade because we have some conditions that we don't trade it every day. If you trade it every day, the average trade profit is low. But this year, just in 2023, the average trade profit is decent if you trade it every single day without the filter. But with these filters, we didn't trade it today. So this tick chop was one of our new strategies that did trade today. And so it was up 650 on the day. Tick count trend turnaround dynamic took two trades that were winners on the day. I thought it was going to lose right here. It dove on us. I thought the market was going to roll over. But it rallied, dove, and then rallied again. And caught a little bit of a trade at the end of the day. That last trade was more like a break-even trade. And so it had a time exit there. Adaptive moving average 2023. This one hadn't traded in a while. It was up a little bit on the day, took the long trade, reversed to the short side, then reversed to the long side, and tick wave up on the day. Lost on the first trade. Here's another one that a lot of strategies were calling for the long side, and it's as if the market said, "Oh no, too many people got long. Let's stop them out," and then rally. And so, had this pullback not happened, had this been more of a gap continuation move without this pullback, we would have had a pretty good day, a bigger day. But we were up on the day amidst this chop until about. Really, it's just choppy until 2 o'clock. If you look from the open until 2 o'clock, it just looks like a choppy day. And right here at 2 o'clock, it looks like the market's going to continue to chop lower and fill this gap. And so it didn't, though it rallied. And so it's kind of this surprise stealth market that we keep talking about. And be careful on those, because if you're a discretionary trader, a lot of these patterns that make you think it's about to go short and then it ends up rallying. And so it's best to trade a system. Momentum reversal had the short side today. It trades differently than the others, and so it lost on the day. And so those are the S&P trades on the day. Like I said, tick chop and tick dynamic turnaround were a couple of the new strategies that made the difference. Once again, having these new strategies made a difference, because the net profit from these two are greater than our total profit. And so having these, as well as adaptive moving average, we added adaptive moving average. We added these, this one, this strategy, and this strategy. These 5 strategies were added to the NASDAQ, or to the S&P, and overall, last 2 days they've been our net. They've created a net profit, whereas in the stock index 18 it would not have been net profitable without these new strategies. So we're always watching the markets, looking for strategy updates and better ways to trade the markets. Here is the market internals. This is an S&P. You can see big move up at the big surge at the open on this. The advanced decline line, it was higher today and stayed higher. And here is the NASDAQ, and just that stealth breakout. NASDAQ, same way. Right here, it just looks like a sideways chop day. And you don't always know if the market, even right here, you can't tell, even right here. And then even when it breaks out, you think, oh, it's just broke out. Now it's going to run the lows. And so at the end of the day, then you're like, oh, okay, look at this nice trend. It could have gotten long here, and but it's that benefit of hindsight, where everything is clear at the end of the day. But in live trading, as you roll this out, it's pretty stealth. And so while it looks obvious in real time, it's very, very stealth. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Those are the trades on the day for Tuesday, March the 21st, 2023. No trading tomorrow on FOMC. We're following our rules on that for the latest portfolio and portfolio calculator. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.